Welcome back to another exciting match at Anarchy Wrestling. We have Stephen the Fever Walters against, who's this guy? What's his name?
Shawn Shultz. Shawn Shultz coming to us from Knoxville, Tennessee.
Shawn Shultz from Knoxville, Tennessee is about to slap Stephen Walters, I hope.
Well, we may see a handshake. Schultz seems to be laughing in the face of the Fever.
You know, I know why they call him the Fever, because he makes me sick.
Well, I know you have a storied past with Stephen the Fever Walters, so naturally...
Storied past. I smacked that kid up the East Coast and back down all over the United States. I had kicked him so hard he had to fly across a pond to wrestle. He was over in England twice trying to get away from Andrew Pendelton III. That man doesn't want to piece Andrew Pendelton III. I've hurt that man in ways that nobody could.
Schultz and Walters tie up. Walters going to the arm. Around the world, Schultz goes. And Walters takes him down to the canvas. Schultz quick back to get up to his feet.
And just like he's toying with Schultz here. Now, I don't have much backstory on Schultz. Where is Schultz? Schultz is from Tennessee.
Knoxville, Tennessee.
Knoxville, Tennessee. Do you have anything about his past history or anything?
I've only had one other opportunity to see him in action, and it was a few years ago in a triple threat match in the Carolinas. One of the superstars he wrestled on that very card was the Modern Classic B.J. Hancock, an Anarchy superstar and a former Young Lions and tag team champion. It's been a few years, so I don't know what to expect.
Hey,
you know, a lot can change in 3 years.
Good enough for B.J. Hancock, good enough for me. B.J. Hancock is a legend.
Well, you only say that because of what he did to Joey Reimer.
Oh, I love it. I mean, I'm hoping Joey Reimer, if once they find his eye and put it back in the socket, he'll come back down so we can knock the other one out.
Well, it's been several weeks since we've seen Joey Reimer in action, but this match is not about Joey Reimer. It's about Stephen the Fever Walters and his opponent, Shawn Shultz.
He's calculating. He's taking his time.
It's been a slow feeling out process in the early goings of this bout. Got a little bit of an anger issue. Trying to go to the arm of Walters now. Beautiful arm drag by the Fever as Schultz goes back out to the floor.
Taking his time, getting his breath back. Not too happy about that exchange there.
You know, I believe this is the first time we've had the opportunity to see Shawn Shultz in an Anarchy Wrestling ring. But I have to imagine that Schultz has got Stephen the Fever Walters scouted.
Oh, of course.
You know, that's the wonder of, you know, television, the internet, YouTube. There's always ways to scout your opponent.
You can get tape on any, obviously on any Anarchy Superstars. We've broadcast all over the United States, Canada, all over the world. But, you know, again, it's just like any other sport, just like football, just like baseball. You watch tape on your opponent. You find their weaknesses. You hide from their strengths, and you capitalize on their weaknesses.
Now Schultz offering the handshake. Will Walters reciprocate?
I hope so. He's a gentleman. He's just trying to shake the man's hand. Stephen Walters, stop being a coward. Shake the man's hand in the center of the ring.
Handshake, boot, caught by the Fever. Schultz having trouble keeping his balance. Walters sweeps the leg, going for a submission, possibly the STF. Schultz able to get to the ropes.
Hey, get Stephen the Fever Walters off of him. He's in the ropes. And again, jaw-jacking with the ref, and you see where they got Stephen the Fever Walters getting punched in the side of the head and in the stomach, getting choked. I like this. This is my favorite part of the evening so far.
Well, Walters showing a lot of what he learned during his time in the United Kingdom over this past summer.
Oh, you're trying to say, so what you're trying to say is that he learned to get beat in the United Kingdom. I'm sure he learned more than that, Wolverton. He learned to get beat in his face in the United Kingdom.
Well,
that's the skill that he learned in the United Kingdom.
He just learned.
Is that what you think about English? You know what? See, that's why the Europeans are so much more refined than Americans. Because in Europe, there's respect for this sport. This is a contest. It's not like you big, greasy, fried chicken-eating Americans jumping all around. As you notice, my new tag team partner I found in France. I had to go out of this country to find somebody high caliber enough to tag team with myself.
Is he having visa issues or something? I noticed he wasn't here this week.
Do you like Visa MasterCard?
No,
I have plenty of money. Oh no, he doesn't need a work release. I know. I'm Andrew Pendelton III. I could practically buy any person I want to in this arena. I might buy you, Wolverton.
Suplex attempt by Walters.
I hope I don't have to pay by the pound, but I might buy you.
Well, if you were over in the United Kingdom, you have to. That's their currency is the pound.
Oh, Wolverton, you're a simpleton. Would you like a Royale with cheese?
No, I'm good. I don't like Italian food. Schultz goes to the back of the head of Walters with the elbow.
And punch right to the jaw. Just keep hitting him in the face.
Nothing technical about that. Backslide. Caught Schultz.
Out of desperation. And a chin breaker.
May have hurt his knee.
May have hurt his knee. Oh, I hope not. That would be terrible. Oh, no.
That's the last thing any superstar wants, is to injure themselves, especially during the course of a contest.
Oh, yeah, but it's great fun for us because we're not wrestling, so let him look at that hurt knee. Oh, yeah. Just punish that knee. So overextending that knee up against the ring apron. I mean, Stephen the Fever Walters is going to be hurting right here and right into the ring post, and I'll tell you what, that was fantastic. That makes me happy. I'm smiling. You see this smile, grin from ear to ear, Wolverton?
I see it. I see it.
You know what? All is fair in love and war, and this is a war, Wolverton.
Well, wrestling is a war. There's only one person in each match, or two in a tag team, that can win. You're going to have people...
How about in a three-way dance? How many people win there?
Only one.
How about in a Mega Rumble?
One.
How about in a Red Robin tournament?
There would still only be one.
There you go, Wolverton. We're doing math. We're going to start on the threes next week. You got 1 and 2. That's a good job. I'm going to get you a chocolate during intermission.
If we get anything past 10, you're going to have to take your shoes off.
Oh, no, not with your feet, Wolverton. Nobody wants to smell that around here. Wolverton, have you ever heard of soap? Soap, S-O-A-P, soap. Not soap opera, but soap. Soap that you use to clean your body with?
I have.
And there's a hush falls over the crowd because their superstar, Stephen the Fever Walters, is hobbling around on one leg, and it's looking mighty grim. Oh, and a Japanese corkscrew leg whip. Thank you. And continuing to punish that left leg. Stephen Walters might not be able to stand up after this, and that takes away a lot of his high-flying aerial maneuvers. But you know what? One thing that I like about Stephen Walters, he knows when to give up. So I'm pretty sure we're only steps away from a submission here. I don't think Stephen Walters can take much more punishment on that knee. He's got that lock, and he's got that his hips leveraged against his knee, and he's pushing out. That's not where you want to be. Those knees just pinpointing on the inside of the knee there.
That was a point I was trying to hammer home in the earlier goings of this contest. In his time over in the United Kingdom, Walters learned a more submission-based offense. So he's going to try to make...
So he's going to learn how to submit tonight. That's great, Wolverton. Good job. Let's go, Stephen the Fever Walters. Give up. Give up. You know, Wolverton needs a bathroom break. Probably needs to run by the snack bar. It's been 15 minutes. So that'll be great. I can laugh at him while you're doing that. My question is with all the abuse he's taken to that left knee, does he have any chance of surviving this match? Any chance at all?
Anybody that gets inside the squared circle can have a chance at any given time. That's the wonders of professional.
You would have a chance, Wolverton, if you got inside the squared circle with me?
Not a snowball's chance.
That's right. But you're saying there's a chance. I don't know. What's up with all that 1 in a million talk, Wolverton? Oh, and he's got some offense going here, hobbling on one leg. Ooh, with the European uppercut. Question is, with one leg, can he hobble around and get the victory here?
Full Nelson applied. Schultz able to get out of it. Continuing to work on the knee of Walters. Hits the ropes, ducks under, rear waist lock. Kind of a boomerang clothesline. Hit him in one direction and came back and got him with the other.
Yes, what they call the Northern Lights clothesline to the back of the head and then come around with a slingshot clothesline to the front. And again, you see Stephen the Fever Walters focusing on the crowd, trying to get the crowd involved, and not focusing on getting that leg where he can stand on it.
Well, he's
wasting time.
He's trying to gain energy from this crowd, but then drives the knee. How wise was that when the knee has been the focus of Schultz's offense?
Well, again, you'll see from the vantage point, he was using the right knee across the face, so he didn't really take an impact to the left knee. But when he fell, yes, he did. He did hurt that other. Continued to put some miles on that injured left knee. And again, this is not a smart move. He's got a hurt knee, and he's going to the second.
A leg whip this time from the top turnbuckle.
We're getting close, Wolverton. That was the second, but it's okay. You know, we didn't get to 3 yet, so the bottom one is 1, and the second one is 2, and the third one you're going to learn next week.
Figure 4 leg lock applied by Schultz.
And he's in the middle of the ring, and he's putting pressure all on that left knee.
And you saw he dragged himself back further to put Walters even further away and to give himself a leverage advantage with the middle rope. Walters was trying to tell Dee Byers to look at the arms of Shultz.
He's just screaming nonsense. No, he wasn't. You know, all is fair in love and war. If you want to win, you take out your opponent at all costs. Do you agree?
Walters needs to make sure he keeps his shoulders off the canvas as referee Dee Byers can.
The question is, we've had this figure 4 leg lock on for almost 25, 30 seconds. How much longer can he hold on? He has to be nearing exhaustion here with the pressure on that knee.
He's going to try to reverse it. If he can roll it over, that reverses the momentum, but Shultz.
Oh, he's in. Again, that's intelligent wrestling there. He's in the ropes.
That was great ring presence by Shultz. He
just
knew
a
where the
couple
ropes
seconds.
were. He knew how to break the hold. He was definitely in that reverse figure 4 a lot longer, or a lot less time than Walters was. As you see, Walters just buckling after his knee was taken out with that drop kick.
And again, the man can barely stand. You can't stand. You can't fight. I've always said that.
Shultz is limping a little bit from the brief period of time he was in the figure 4. Says he's going to break it. Backslide attempt again. Nope, down. Could be going. There it is. The STF is applied. And look at him. He's sitting on the feet. And he taps.
Here's your winner as a result of a submission, Steven "The Fever" Walters.
Shultz made a mistake, and it cost him.
You got to give